Hello, I'm Robert Grant, and welcome to LearnMyShot.com. Today we're going to talk about composition, how shapes relate to other shapes, how colors come into play, and how lighting puts it all together. So let's go over to our set and begin. Well, I thought I'd do a sort of still life composition in a painterly style. So I went to the grocery store and picked out a bunch of different vegetables and fruit with interesting shapes and colors that would relate nicely to each other. I also got a rock out of the garden, and I picked out some kale and a star fruit. And these are the items I'm going to make a really classic still life and a really nice composition with. So there you see everything that I've got to choose from. Let's get to the lighting. What we're going to keep is about as simple as possible. We have one clamp lamp with a 150 watt bulb through some vellum onto the tabletop. That's what we're going to start with, keeping it really simple and really easy. So now I've got all my vegetables here, some really beautiful earth tones. And I think this is one of the most photographed things in the world, photographing fruit and vegetables. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a composition here. And with a shot like this, it's all about the shape against shape and color against color, and of course your lighting. So let's get started and make an arrangement. Well, now here we have an example of a really bad composition. The shapes don't relate to each other. They're all over the place. There's no cohesiveness. So let's get started and do it right. Well, that didn't work very well. Making a fast arrangement does not work. You need to concentrate and play with the shapes. So let's give it another try. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten it up a lot. I got rid of the sticks that were on the ground. I think that was too much. We're going to get it real tight. I cut a star fruit here. Brought some lettuce in. Let's try one there. Well, there we go. That's much better. By overlapping the objects and by using the darker colors to separate the colorful colors, we've got quite a nice composition started here. Let's try something with the light. I'm going to bring in another light on the right hand side, another clamp lamp with a 150 watt bulb bouncing off a white card. Well, here's a good example of having a good start and then overlighting. I don't think it looks very natural with light coming from both sides of the set. Okay, so I felt that the lighting from this side, lighting the side of the acorn squash, looks really unnatural. This is a real earthy shot. I want it to feel like just natural window light coming in the room. So we're going to take this side light and we're going to put it off the background so that it will just put some light on the background there, so it'll just make this edge of the acorn squash show up a little bit better. And then I'm going to also take a gobo card and just take a little bit of light off of this pear so it's not so hot. It'll make it feel, again, a little more natural and earthy. Let's take a look at that. Well, I think we've accomplished the task. It looks really wonderful. It's got a real nice flavor to it. The colors are wonderful. The shapes against each other are really nice. The lighting looks nice and natural. That change of the light from the side to the background just made a really wonderful difference. So give it a try. It's really a lot of fun. Pick out some objects you love. Remember to keep some large objects and small objects. Maybe keep the colors in the same tonal range. Or maybe just break all the rules and create something new. Well, we hope you enjoyed this video on composition and see how much fun it can be. Go out there and get some objects, put something together, shoot something fun, and send it to us and post it here on our site. We can't wait to see it. And remember, look for us again at LearnMyShot.com.